A long time ago, in a quiet village surrounded by rolling hills and calm landscapes, there lived a wise man named Vasudev. He was famous not only for his wisdom, but also for his ability to help people handle their feelings. Vasudev's journey to control his feelings started when he was a young boy. He was very sensitive and often felt overwhelmed by his own feelings. As he grew up in the village, he saw how uncontrolled feelings could cause problems in people's lives. He saw friends and family being hurt by anger, jealousy, and sadness. This made him want to understand feelings and help others control them. One day, as Vasudev sat under a big tree, he watched a river flow nearby. The calm surface of the river showed the peace he wanted to feel inside himself. He realized that feelings, like the river, come and go. They are always changing. This understanding became the start of his lifelong journey. Vasudev decided to seek advice from a wise man named Dhruva, who lived high in the mountains. Dhruva was known for his deep understanding of the human mind and feelings. When Vasudev arrived at Dhruva's home, he found Dhruva in deep thought, his eyes showing the calmness of a quiet lake. With great respect, Vasudev approached Dhruva and told him about his strong wish to learn how to control feelings. Dhruva welcomed him with a kind smile and agreed to teach him. For many years, Vasudev worked hard, studying old books and practicing thoughtfulness with Dhruva's help. Vasudev learned to watch his feelings without judging them. He discovered the power of being mindful, which let him see the rise and fall of feelings within himself. Slowly but surely, he learned to control his feelings. His journey of learning to control feelings continues, inspiring all those who want to understand and control their own feelings. One day, after a long period of rigorous training, Vasudev sought out Dhruva and confessed, "Master, I've managed to observe my emotions, but controlling them, especially in intense situations, remains a challenge. How can I truly master emotional control?" Dhruva, his eyes filled with empathy, looked at Vasudev and responded, "My dear student, true mastery is not just about observing emotions, but understanding their roots and channeling their energy. Emotions are akin to untamed horses. To control them, you must first make them your allies, not suppress them." Taking these words to heart, Vasudev realized he needed to dig deeper into the origins of his emotions. He started to identify the triggers and patterns that led to his emotional responses. Through deep reflection and introspection, he began to untangle the complex web of his feelings. To aid his journey, Dhruva advised Vasudev to practice self-compassion. Vasudev started treating himself with the same kindness and understanding he extended to others. He realized that self-criticism and harsh judgment only amplified negative emotions. Over time, self-compassion became a potent tool in his emotional arsenal. Vasudev also mastered the skill of converting negative emotions into positive actions. He learned that anger, instead of leading to conflict, could be channeled into a catalyst for change. Sorrow, rather than causing paralysis, could transform into a source of empathy and compassion. News of Vasudev's transformation spread rapidly throughout the village, and people from all walks of life sought his counsel. They approached him, weighed down by anger, anxiety, and despair, in search of comfort and understanding. With his calm demeanor and deep wisdom, Vasudev guided them through the stormy waters of their emotions. He taught them that when emotions are understood and harnessed, they can become powerful allies on the journey of life. Instead of being swept away by the storm, they could learn to sail through it. One day, a young woman named Laya came to Vasudev. Her face was shrouded in anxiety. She had been battling chronic worry and fear, unable to find inner peace. Vasudev sat with Laya in silence, allowing her to voice her anxieties without interruption. He listened with an open heart, creating a compassionate space for her distress. After a while, Laya looked up at Vasudev and asked, "Master, how can I control my anxiety? How can I find peace amidst this overwhelming fear?" Vasudev smiled gently and said, "Dear Lila, anxiety is a natural response to life's uncertainties. It's important to honor your emotions and let them flow freely. But remember, anxiety is not eternal. It is transient, like everything in life. By fully experiencing and embracing your fears, you can find the strength to control them and discover inner peace." Over time, Lila began to practice the art of controlling her emotions. She learned to accept her anxiety without resistance, recognizing it as part of her emotional landscape. Slowly but surely, Lila found comfort in the transience of her emotions, understanding that they would come and go like clouds passing in the sky. As the years passed, Vasudev's reputation as a sage who could guide people in controlling their emotions continued to grow. People from far and wide came to seek his wisdom and learn from his teachings. Vasudev's humble hermitage had become a refuge for those seeking emotional balance and inner peace. One day, a man named Arjun arrived at the hermitage. He had heard of Vasudev's remarkable ability to help people control their emotions and had traveled a great distance to seek his guidance. Arjun was plagued by anger, which had caused upheaval in his personal and professional life. Vasudev greeted Arjun with a warm smile and invited him to sit. Arjun's face was marked with frustration and resentment. He yearned for a way to control his anger and find inner peace. With deep empathy, Vasudev began to guide Arjun in the art of controlling emotions. He explained that anger, like any emotion, was a messenger. It carried valuable information about unmet needs and boundaries. By listening to his anger and understanding its source, Arjun could begin to control it. Vasudev taught Arjun the power of mindfulness and how to pause before reacting in the heat of the moment. He encouraged Arjun to breathe deeply, creating a space between stimulus and response. In that space, Arjun could choose a more balanced and constructive way to express his feelings. As days turned into weeks, Arjun diligently practiced Vasudev's teachings. He learned to recognize the early signs of anger, giving him the ability to step back before it consumed him. With time, he gained control over his anger, transforming it from a destructive force into a catalyst for positive change. One quiet evening, as Vasudev and Arjun sat by the fire, the flames danced to the rhythm of the night. Arjun, now a transformed man, whispered, "Master, you have shown me the path to controlling my emotions, especially my anger. I am forever grateful for your guidance." Vasudev smiled and replied, "Arjun, remember that it was you who found the strength within yourself to control your emotions. I am merely a guide. The true mastery lies in your ability to harness your emotions and find peace within." Arjun nodded in deep understanding. He realized that the art of controlling emotions was a lifelong journey, not a destination. It required patience, resilience, and unwavering compassion for oneself and others. As the years passed, Vasudev continued to serve as a guiding light for those seeking to control their emotions. His humble hermitage remained a place of solace and transformation for countless individuals. Each person who left his hermitage was equipped with the wisdom to navigate the complex terrain of their emotions. Vasudev's life had become a testament to the transformative power of understanding and controlling one's emotions. His teachings had instilled in people the ability to ride the waves of their feelings rather than being swept away by them. He had empowered them to find peace and serenity within, regardless of life's challenges. The story of Vasudev, the sage who mastered the art of controlling emotions, reminds us that emotions are a part of the human experience. Instead of suppressing or being controlled by them, we have the power to understand and channel their energy for personal growth and positive change. May we all strive to become masters of our emotions and find the serenity that lies within the depths of our own hearts.